Hey, good morning, grace and peace. Welcome to Find the Intersection. My name is Paul Dezay. Today is Friday, which means we focus on the weekly intersections, the themes, the threads that run through the four passages of scripture that we have read this week. And so what did you find this week? What were the intersections, threads, themes that you discovered as you kind of worked through these four passages of scripture? Because in the center, in the intersection of these four passages of scripture, we find the truth. And when we apply this truth to our lives, God transforms us. So just a few things that I picked up today, this week. Number one is we're called to a deeper trust in God in the culture of accumulation that we live in. So we're called to go deeper in our relationship and trust with God, understanding that our culture is all about self-preservation, it's all about protection, it's all about security, it's all about accumulation, it's all about materialism. Instead of trusting in those things, we trust in God. There's definitely a thread of greed that ran through those passages this week. The second intersection is that we are called to remember that good things come from God and not from ourselves. So good things come from God and not from ourselves. We talk about in Hosea of God being faithful to the covenant, even if we cannot keep the covenant. We talked about the Hesed, steadfast love of God in the Psalm. We talked about that reference to greed in the New Testament passages. So it comes from God, not from ourselves. And then the third is that we are called to be the gospel, to live according to the image of God, to live according to that Hesed, the steadfast love, the compassion and forgiveness of God. And so as you read through the passages this week, you see this thread that we as image bearers of God are to live the way that God treats us. And so with God treats us with love and forgiveness and compassion, we are called to reflect that back by the way that we love other people. So keep our minds, as it says in Colossians, focus on what it means to live into the kingdom of God and not participate in the things of earth. So anyway, that's what I got. What did you get? Share your thoughts in the comments, if you would, your intersections, threads. And yeah, I want to learn from you. And I'll be back next week as we start over again with another amazing 4 sets of passages. Hey, have a great weekend, everyone. Grace and peace.